G'day everybody and welcome back to Fishing Barents Sea. So what I did in between the last episodes, as you would know, when we finished up last episode, we actually reconfigured the boat for some net fishing, and we took on a job for the community. Where are we? It was in here somewhere. There we go. To deliver 200 kilograms of cod to a cruise ship within 7 days. We'll get paid $28 per kilo. So what I've done in the meantime is I wanted to unlock some of the maps. So I've gone in here and as you can see, I've come out here. I've done a run along there and I found a little fishing spot here. I know I still haven't unloaded much of the map, but you've got to do all this in real time. So it does take a very long time, and at some point I am going to head over here to the port over here and head out here and try and unlock some areas out here. But for now, as you can see, our nets have been out for 4 hours and 50 minutes, so about 5 hours. Leaving them out there for 16 hours. It takes 3 to get out there, so that will be 8 hours. So we need to wait about 8 hours. So what we will do is we will skip time and we will skip 8 hours. There we go, and we shall depart. Now I'm going there a little bit. Let's get inside there so it's a little bit quieter. I've upgraded 2 levels of hull storage. I don't have enough money to upgrade to the 3rd level. So I'm not sure. We've got 4 165 metre nets out. I'm not overly sure how much of the hull that will fill up, or whether that's too many nets for this particular hull, but we will see very, very shortly. So I might put a little bit of oomph into that. I think we have a 6-knot speed limit until we get out of the port, so we might stick to that. And once we get out here, we will fast travel. The other thing that I wanted to do was I wanted to put her on rest. What's her energy? I'll put her on rest and she can have something to eat, so which will add 2 hours, because unlike crab fishing, with the net hauling, she can go in here and haul the nets for us. So that's pretty cool. We can put her to work. While I was out deploying the nets, you don't need one of your crew members to deploy a net, so I had her doing repairs and doing a little bit more cooking, just to continue to build her skills up, because I want to build her skills up for cooking and stuff for when we have a bigger crew. That's just out there in front of us, that is the cruise ship that we need to deliver to, which is not too far from our fishing spot, but still, you know, a bit of a distance, and there is a little bit of manual real-time traveling that we're going to have to do to unlock that area. If you have a look at the map, the cruise ship's over here. So what I will do is we'll come out here, we'll start collecting nets, and then I will come around here manually off camera and see you again at the cruise ship itself. So we will head out here and head into here and get ready to haul this net. So let's do a fast travel out there, remembering that you do use more fuel up when you're fast traveling, but that's okay. Alright, so I'll put a little bit of oomph in. It doesn't look like our nets are quite ready. I may have left that for a little bit or not long enough, but let's see how we go. So we may have to haul these nets in a little bit early, I don't know. As you can see, there is a little bit of fish here. It's not necessarily a fantastic fishing spot, but I do, as I said, need to spend more time trying to unlock bits of the map, so which I will do off camera, obviously. So we will start moving towards this. We can see some fish down there on the radar, which is pretty cool. We could probably even, if we have a look at the map in the area that we're in, we probably don't have 50 meters. We could have deployed the other net that we have, but we can actually deploy these nets again straight after we haul them in. So that might be what we will do. So let's have a little bit of a look here. I may have to do a little bit more unlocking of the map and stuff while we're waiting for these to go green, because at the moment they aren't green. So is that our buoy there? It is our buoy there. They're still yellow, so I might haul one in and see what we've got. Where are they? They've been out for 16 hours and 30 minutes. I don't know. Maybe we could haul one and see what happens. So I'll throw her out on hauling. We will get ourselves up next to this thing here. Oh, a little bit too much oomph there. Get ourselves into position. There we go, that should be okay. And I think I need to be part of this as well, so I will head out here. Let's haul. Yes, we would like to haul the net in, so she'll bring the net in, and we will play the mini game. Be interesting to see what we do get. So the mini game is basically just WASD, and the faster that you can do that, which I'm not super fast at, the better the haul is. So there we go. I'm not sure what fish we are bringing in. Okay, so we've got 1,500 kilos of haddock, 2,445 kilos of pollock, 509 kilos of cod, so we've covered that quota, and 1,845 kilos of redfish, which is okay. No, I think what we can do now is we can go in here. There we go. And I can put her on gutting now, so she can gut. If we go into our logbook there and our jobs, we needed 150 kilograms of haddock. I thought it was more than that. I thought it was 200 kilograms within 7 days. So as you can see, our other net has gone green now, so which is net number 2. So we'll head over there. Hopefully we'll get her to haul this. I'm hoping that we can haul, and she will have enough gutting time to gut some of these fish and to get them out of here. I'm not sure whether you can overdo the amount of fish that you have on the net haul to the point where it doesn't register your fish anymore, but one net has given us over 1/3 of the actual hull capacity of the boat, so that's going to be interesting indeed. It may be 3 nets, so we may have one net that's pretty useless out here at the moment, but at least it will give us an idea of where we're at, because it is the first time that I've deployed nets on here. So it may be a case of we've got 4 nets, deployed 2, go back to harbour, come back, haul in and deploy again. So, which might actually work out quite well. So, now one thing that I did want to test out here as well was, can I haul the net by myself, or do I need her on there? I am not sure. Okay, we'll stop him up there. That should be pretty good. A little bit further. Come on, you can do it. Okay, 5,904 left. Now, if I drag her over to here, that does go green. Which means that we do need her there. So let's see what happens. I may ruin this. I may ruin it. But it doesn't make sense that you can't do that anyway. So yes, we would like to haul in. Here we go. I am absolutely terrible with these mini games. Absolutely terrible. Okay, there we go. Lovely. Do you have to get it before they pass you? That's the question. Okay, this looks like it's going well so far. I haven't messed one up yet, but patience, because I probably will. Okay, so not as much from that net, although we did get quite a bit of redfish from that net. Another 616 kilos of cod. Lovely. No. What I would like to do is come back in here, jump in there, throw her back on here and see what we've got. We've got 10,000 kilos of fish. Okay, so it did add those to it. That's good. I was a little bit concerned. Indeed. But no, that seems to be okay. So let's move around to net number 3, which is also green. And maybe 200 meter nets if you can. Look, there's a whale out there. That's pretty cool. So there it goes. It's heading straight towards our boat. It's the last thing we want, is to be hit by a whale, but it's probably better than being hit by a shark. I'm assuming that's an orca, I'm guessing. Alright, beautiful. We'll head out to this here. Let's see, is this thing going to swim underneath our boat? That's the question. It's still spurting. Quite a sizable little thing, isn't it? Okay, there we go. Look, it is really close now. Okay, we'll turn the motor off, the throttle. He is swimming right under. Ah, there he goes underneath. He must have noticed the boat was there. That's pretty cool. That is very cool indeed. Alright, let's throw her on here. Let's get out ourselves and we will... She's walking around the door there. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. Let's haul. Yes, we will. Play the mini game again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I missed that one. Or I think I damaged the net, actually. I think that's net damage that it does, so... Okay. Beautiful. It's coming along all right. Now, I don't know what we're going to do with this last net. That's going to be a bit of a problem, isn't it? Run out of storage space for pollock, for redfish, and we'll pretty well run out of storage space for everything. No, I don't want to gut. What I do want to do is jump in here, close that door up. Come on, there we go. I shall jump in here and I shall put her on here. How much is her energy? Her energy is going down. Hopefully she can gut enough fish for us for until we get out to this boat, to this ship out here. So, do I leave that net out here? And actually, what we will do is we will deploy another couple of nets. So, if we have a look at the map, I might deploy one here. Now, to deploy, what we do is we start moving forward a little bit. We do have a little bit of storage left in there. It's 1,447 kilos, so we could probably fill that up on the other net. So we get a little bit of power in our boat, and off we go. We deploy a net. Now, what you need to do is you need to keep the blue thing in the center as much as you possibly can. When I deployed these nets originally, the sea was actually quite rough, so it's a lot harder to do when the sea is rough. But for now, it's okay. So it's basically opposites, A and D, and you've got to tap in the opposite direction, or hold the key down in the opposite direction to what the little blue box in the center is moving. So there we go. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to throw back a whole pile of fish, now that we know that 3 nets are probably enough. There we go. We've got another 25 meters of this net to deploy, which we will. There we go. So we know that it takes us 3 hours to get out here. A little bit more power. And as you can see, she's gutting away there, which is pretty cool. She is running out of energy, but hopefully she'll get enough gutting done that we can actually fulfill our quota with the ship on our way back to port. So we'll see how we go. I'll bring you around there. What we will do is we will change this to sonar. We'll keep our eye on that, and as soon as we are ready, we shall deploy again. So we'll keep fishing this area a little bit for this episode. What do we got there? One of the beauties that I like about net fishing is net hauling is that you don't have to bait the nets, which is pretty cool. Not like long line when you do have to bait the nets. So alright, let's head directly west, and let's drop one here. There we go. Lovely. Lovely. We'll probably get somewhere near the end of this line over here that you can see the buoy over there for our other line. So we'll probably get pretty close to the other end of that, and then we can haul that in and head off to the cruise ship. So I think we should do alright here, and because we have 1,447 kilos, then we probably will be able to wasn't watching the net, we probably will be able to at least collect some of those fish from that net. But we know now 3 nets is probably maximum for this boat, so there we go. Okay, we will shift back to map now. Where is this? Let's have a look. Let me have a quick squiz on the map. It's over here, so let's just put a little bit of a waypoint there. And we will head towards that waypoint. That'll at least give me an idea. Ah, there it is over there. I can see it. Beautiful. Throw this one out. We will throw another net in after we've done this, and then head over to the cruise ship. So that will be perfect. How's she doing energy wise? Not very good. Not very good at all. I'm going to take her off gutting for a sec and put her on rest and give her something to eat. She runs out of energy very, very quick, doesn't she? She can have something to eat there, and eating something gives her more energy, so we just need her to be energetic enough to haul this net in for us, and then she can probably rest. I think we've got enough gutted fish. I'm hoping we've got enough gutted fish to deliver to the cruise ship. So let's we're gonna have to actually, I think we're gonna have to chuck a Yui because we're on the wrong side of this. So I get a little bit of oomph into it. The net has turned blue now, so what are we doing? What am I doing? There we go, over there. I had to try and figure out what I was doing there for a sec. We'll head over to this end, and it's getting a little bit confused on the map. How's she doing? Okay, she's getting enough rest. That's good. As long as she's got enough to haul this in. There we go. It's going up. It's definitely going up. So, all right, let's bring this guy around. Come on. There we go. That should be okay. That should be perfect. A little bit of oomph. At least it is relatively calm out here now. Let's see. Let's throw her on there. Out she goes in her little yellow overalls. And haul gear. Yes, we do want to haul that. Oh, what's going on? I may have made a boo-boo there. Okay, so I need to get out and help her with this. I think I might have messed this one up dramatically. Gear not within range. Okay, so it hauled the entire thing in. So let's get her out on doing this and doing some more gutting. It must have hauled the entire net in, so, and not allowed us to actually do a proper haul. Alright, so what we might do is we will throw another net out here. There we go. And then we will turn around and head towards the cruise ship. Hopefully by the time we get there she will have gutted enough fish for us to fill our quota. You don't really get, yes, you get sort of, you get enough to, like you get paid more per kilogram for the fish for these type of missions, but you don't, they're not worth it other than in reputation with ports and stuff like that, which then sort of gives you other benefits. So 25 meters from getting this net out. There we go. Perfect. A little bit of power. Look at that lovely sunset. That's beautiful. Do we have lights out here? Switch on searchlight, switch off running lights, switch off work lights. Alright, beautiful. Alright, a little bit of power there, and we will head around the right hand side of this island, or starboard side of this island, whichever way you want to see it. Let's have a look. We can afford to fast travel to here as far as we can. Remove place. Remove all waypoints. Okay, that's probably as far as we can go. Okay, guys, what I'm going to do is I am going to just cut out the trip between here and the cruise ship, and I will see you when we get to the cruise ship, guys. Okay, guys. Alright, we are nearly at the cruise ship, but what I have noticed is good old Ruth had to go and have a bit of a nap. She sort of got worn out. Now her hand gutting is going up skill wise, but she's not super quick at it. So I'm going to put her back into resting, and what we are going to do is we are going to, off she goes, we are going to hand gut these ourselves. So gut fish. So we shall gut these ourselves at this particular point in time, just to speed the process up a little bit. There we go, there's one. I only seem to ever get the 4 stars, sometimes less. There we go, got you. But that's better than 3 stars, isn't it? That one's probably a pretty bad one, to be honest. There we go. It's still almost a 4 star. Let's drag that across there. There we go. Getting worse, most definitely, but let's see how we go. Twist the old wrist with the mouse. Oh, that one I went off on that one, so that's probably pretty poor. There we go, in we go. Love the sounds. So we'll get these gutted, then we'll head across to the cruise ship, we'll sell this off, and we will head back to port and sell what's left of our haul, which will be pretty cool. There we go. Oh, that one wasn't too bad, was it? Run you along there, like that. Alright, we're getting there, there's not too much left to do, so there we go. Oh, that one was nearly a 5er. That's the highest that I've got so far, so that's pretty cool. Across to there. Oh, that one was a 5 star. Beautiful. Okay, which means we're going to get a really good bonus on that when it comes to selling time. So right to there. Ah, another 5 star. Okay, throw you through there, follow that line and stop. Another 5 star, wow. I want a bit of a roll here by the looks of it. Off we go, rolling you through and stop. Let's Probably a little bit less. Nope, that was a 5-star as well. There's quite a bit of fish there to gut in a full hull of this. It's actually not too bad. I like the gutting that they do now better than the gutting the way it used to be when the game first came out. It's much easier to do. Right to there as well. There we go. Alright, so everything is gutted. What we can do now is set gear. Huh, there you go. Alright, we shall jump in here and we shall move over to the cruise ship, sell this stuff off, and then head back to port, sell off the rest of our catch. So we will have increased our reputation with Hammerfest, and yeah, I've never doctored a ship before on this, so I don't know whether it'll just be like an automatic thing or whether or not we will actually have to dock. It doesn't look like we will have to dock, to be honest. I can't see anything out there, so let's go into the external view. It looks like there's just sort of a hit area there, but let's see what happens. How's old Ruthie going? She's resting. Give her something to eat. Extremely thankful for your tasty contribution. Good job. Reputation with Hammerfest improved, and 2,850 kroner. Right, beautiful. Let's look at that big ship. Beautiful. That is awesome. Well modelled. Let's see. Let's just let her rest. Let's have a quick squiz at the map, and we will almost be able to fast travel. So that's pretty cool. We're going over here. We do have to come up here and unlock the port at some point in time. It is now 7:34. If you can make the markets here at 6 AM to sell your fish off, you do get a heaps better price. So what's our gear been in for now? They have been in for 6 hours, 6, 5 and 4. So we've got 12 hours before we have to be out to pick that one up. Alright, no worries. Let's see, we should be able to fast travel now over to here. Let's fast travel to there. There we go. Alright, let's do a fast travel to there. Go back out. It is now 8:52 PM. So unfortunately we're not going to be able to sell this one at the market. We do have to wait. How long do we have to wait? Good call. I did want to grab a different crew member, so I might just sell this one over here for now. What have our lines been out for? 7 hours, so that's 11 hours. A 3-hour trip is 14 hours, so there would be a 6-hour wait or a 4-hour wait. So yeah, I don't think we'll do that because it won't bring us up till 6 o'clock when the market's open. So all right, let's get this beast in here. Beautiful. In we go. Well, I'm excited to see how much we get for this full hull. We may change over to crab again at some point, or we will change over to crab at some point. Let's see. 136, 92, 47, 39. Sell all of that off, and we got 272,000 plus the 2,600 that we got on the previous one. So that's not bad. That's not bad. Roost cost us 4,467. Let's see. We would have got pretty good bonuses for gutting, which we did, plus 45% up there on the pollock. which is really, really nice actually. So 272,000. That is absolutely awesome. I'm wrapped about that. We're sitting at 322,000 now. What we will do is, have we got somebody that's really good at hand gutting? Kerry? I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Kari? He is at 8. What are you with hand gutting? You are sitting at 7, Roos, so you're not too bad. What else? Longhine hauling, repairing, hand gutting, pot baiting and setting 8. Sorting crabs 7, machine gutting, net hauling 8. So he's probably a little bit better actually, to be honest. Higher price 24. So we might grab him as well. Yep. And what we will do is we will get her to rest at the crew house. And we will... Oh, did we not get... No. Okay, cool. Let's see. In the crew house, rate 1.6. He's got a rate of 1.8, 24,000. She's got 1.6. Do we mix our crew up a little bit? It might be worth mixing our crew up a little bit and getting them trained up a bit, and getting them specializing on stuff. Ruth at the moment is really good at cooking, so would you like to pay 24,000 now to hire him? Every time you sell fish, they will take 1.8% of the total. Yes. Alright, so he should be on board now, which means that we've got her sitting on in the crew house. We've got him sitting here on board. He's useless at cooking, so he can do some cooking and stuff when we're going out. So that should be okay there. In regards to the bank, we still don't have enough to repay the bank. It's a shame that you can't sort of just... Or can you repay... no, you can only pay the loan off. That's a little bit silly. I wish you could actually just pay it all off. What else did they have on there? Boat services, the bar, deliver a catch to cruise ship. Victoria's running low on food and it wants cod. Didn't we just do that? We kind of just did that, didn't we? Let's accept it again. Yep, no worries. Job accepted. We might as well while we're out there. The other thing that we want to do is we want to go into the dock. We want to fill up on fuel. There's no... is there... slight repairs to the hull, which we don't really need to do. Upgrades, we could probably upgrade our storage now for 90,000. We could upgrade our engine for 115, which is going to help us out a lot as well. We won't do our fishing quota at this point in time. Can we have a look at the selfie? So we are nowhere near any quota limits at the moment, so that's pretty cool. So that's really good. Perfect. All right, guys, I am going to leave this here for this episode. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Fishing Barents Sea. I really enjoyed it. I'm starting to get better now, which is absolutely awesome, and I am looking so forward to continuing to do work on the Sulphur here and unlock a lot of this map, try and unlock more of this map, and then what we are aiming for basically is, just so that you guys are aware, is to get ourselves up to something like this, which is a crabbing boat, a big crabbing boat, 8 crew, requires a senior license. There may be the Moby D, which does long lines and nets as well. wouldn't mind getting into that as well. So that's 3.3 million. The Svalbard is 4.4 million. So we've still got a long way to go. Not sure whether I want to throw myself in these things. I don't know. It's like having wheels that are too big on you, too large and out of scale on your Matchbox car. Don't know. So this is where we are headed, guys. Thanks for watching. If you like this one, please hit like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Don't forget that we stream Fishing Barents Sea on Twitch on occasions, and it would be absolutely fantastic to have you along. Thanks for watching, and I will see you later.